Hi, I'm Sandra with Flexi Style. Welcome to my channel. In this episode, I have challenged myself to choose one item that I'd wear in my 9 to 5, when I used to have to travel for work. I still do a 9 to 5, but I do this remotely, have been doing so over the past 4 years. Anyways, this one item is a black skirt. So I've had this black skirt in my closet forever, and to me it always representing going to work, getting up early, going to work, and it somehow, thinking back, it felt like this negative thing that I had to do. So when I looked at it, I would just like, oh no, the next thing, this never ever going to wear again. So now I'm thinking, hey, it's a black skirt. How crazy can this be, to try it in another look, in another spin to suit my lifestyle? So that idea has now created these looks that I have put together. So I hope you find some interest or some aha from the ways I've styled it, and stick around to come back and see more. I hope you enjoy. Bye. Sorry, I had to switch up so it's a little bit more comfortable for me to chat through the looks. Okay, so sorry, I'm looking to the left because this is a very creative setup. I have my iPad recording while I look at my phone to review all the different looks I created, and I could comment on each chronologically or as it appears in the video. So okay, so in my first look, I am wearing the infamous white Frankie Shop shirt. I used it and I thought it would be a cool look for it, an easy foray into me getting used to the idea of seeing my skirt differently. So I grabbed a head tie, and we all know this. We have all been on YouTube and we've seen this, in which way in my day I would try and struggle to tie it in the back. So now you see it has that look that is way more dressed down than I would typically do for this. I would never even think to combine these. It makes sense, yes, but for me and how my mind worked for my workwear, it was almost like a no-no for me to wear this skirt in this look. So yeah, so the slit in then I know I'm going to change that bottom, that shoe, because really it wasn't the plan. What I like about black and white though is the ability to add any other punch of color you want, depending on what you feel like. If you want to go, and in that case I show that I have this hot pink and this green bag. The hot pink bag is a Madden Girl bag that I bought from Macy's, and the other green bag was the Kate Spade bag that I bought. So here it is. I put on a high heel mule. Well, then if I wanted, this look could go a little bit more dressed up, but still not worky, for a corporate. And then later I changed it, and you'll see in the next video, kind of changed my perspective with this. And I think, because I didn't think that I would need to be able to wear this again, and I definitely think twice about pulling this skirt if I need something for my wardrobe to wear. I just didn't think I would do that. And now, yeah, see me shaking my hips there, it must mean like I'm a little bit more comfortable in that skirt. Really and truly, it was not a comfort wearing those skirts back in the day to jump on the train, subway. I mean, I know people still do it, and kudos. If I had to do it, I'd still do it. I'm fortunate to have had the opportunity to work remotely. Here it is. I have these sandals that I bought off some IG store. Got all of my stuff that way, and I figured it would be a cool way to wear this style too, with a white, it's a dupe of that Chanel white sandal that was hot all of last summer, and I thought it would be cool to wear that with, you know, a little bag. I think I got that bag from Nordstrom Rack. It's like a Karl Lagerfeld clutch that can also be worn as a crossbody. And voila, I have a look that I feel works. It's easy, it's black and white. It has completely transformed that skirt from that workwear vibe that I've always thought of when looking at it. And it was a skirt that I liked. You know, it has that slit up the thigh that give you a little peekaboo, and you have a look that absolutely works for whatever you want. I mean, it could be go grab some lunch with a friend to catch up. It can be a go shopping look. It can be I go to the movies look. It's depends on what you want to do. Here I've inserted a clip of how I typically wear it and now how I've styled it. So this next look is a sleeveless cropped denim vest that I've had for years. I'm no spring chicken, so it's been a while, more than 20 years. I thought it would be super cool to combine it with this skirt too for another look and put some sneakers on. And there I was pleasantly surprised that I like the look. Again, I mean, you're seeing me trying these looks for the first time. There was no rehearsal. This was just items that I pulled and said, hey, let's give it a shot and see what happens. And you're seeing my immediate response to putting these things on for the first time. So there's no rehearsal. I'm like, wow, I'm proud of myself. I'm loving the look. Don't know what I'm doing. But you get the idea that it's kind of cool. Again, a nice bag. I put on that green bag and I liked it. And then I said to myself, hey, why not do a double layer? And I pulled this shirt that I got from And Other Stories last summer and put on another denim layover with that look. And I loved it too. And I'm like, wow, you go, girl. You're rocking it. You're doing it. And it's to your personal style, right? I like layering stuff. That's why I kind of like the fall, going into spring, or going just before it goes into full-on winter. And it's still cool. It's cool, but not too cold, where you could put stuff on. And I think this is where I really, really like putting stuff together. And there it is. I was trying to see if I could tie it. No, that didn't work. But you get the idea. You could zhuzh up the sleeve however you wanted to. But your creative juices just start flowing when you see that there's the potential for this piece. And my brain is like, hey, but let's try this. Want to try that? And this was one of those looks. I see me wearing with the green, and the green bag really still works with that look. And me having those black sneakers on, I think I got those from Zara, I don't know, 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, I probably had some epiphany and I went off screen there for a bit. Hang on. And here I am back. So I remember that I had this Yankee cap, and I thought, hey, it'd be cool to throw that look on, to put that hat on, just to make the look even more casual. And I kind of like the look. I mean, the greens don't exactly match, but hey, who cares? It's personal style. You can express yourself however you like. And I still think it works. There's just something with black with green that I like. And hey, being Jamaican, where black and green is a prominent color in our flag, I think it'd be good. I kind of like that look. Okay, so I had to come back on to set up the next clip. I was on TikTok. Oh, firstly, I was in a zone when I was trying on all these different pieces. You know, ideas were flowing, and then I was running back to my closet to grab something and grab something. And then I had this epiphany. I was on TikTok earlier last week, and I saw this look. Oh, by the way, we are on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, you could follow us at Flexi Style Trends. I'll put the name on the screen. So anyway, we were there. I was there on TikTok, and I saw this video of this woman trying a shirt in the most unusual way. So of course, I saw it one time, but then in my mind, I can do this. I can try it. So this is me trying to do this new idea. All right. So that's the reasoning behind that next clip. First off, let me say that TikTok made me do this. So I saw this unusual way to wear a shirt, and this is me trying to figure it out. I remember the lady putting it reverse, then flipping it over, but mine needed a little bit more work. I think firstly the shirt probably was a bit too big for this look, but then throughout the process I tried to course correct and try to figure out a way to make it work. The general idea was super cool. I like the idea of flipping it, and seeing how easy it was to even get to this stage told me if I got myself a smaller shirt, a little bit smaller shirt, and then button it correctly, because then that was the next thing, trying to figure out buttoning it correctly, then maybe the idea would work, because I loved how the collar was sitting on my butt in the back, but it was just about realigning the front section of the shirt to see it work. Oh my God, this is painful to watch, but it gets a little bit better because I did figure out that I needed to rebut the shirt and do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so I'm back after about 10 minutes of fussing around with it. Realized that I had to rebutton the shirt properly, and then it was still too wide for my shoulders, so I tied it a bit. It needs a little bit more rejudging, but the general concept of, or the potential of what could be done with this shirt, I am here for, and I will definitely try it and bring it back in another segment, in another way to wear. So I really like that. So this was me playing around after feeling a little bit more confident with that skirt no longer representing what it did for me when I had to work 9 to 5 in the financial district in New York City. Yeah, so this is one look which I consider a bonus look, and me having a bit of fun with how I can play with clothes given time, and just re-wearing items, because I've never worn this shirt before. I think it was a little bit too big. It was a vintage purchase, so me having this in my closet and remembering that TikTok video I saw just had me trying to play around with this piece. Okay, so note to self, after this, I will definitely revisit this piece at some time. And I think I will, in my mind, I could still salvage this look. Maybe because I have that peekaboo, there it is. I'm off again. I don't know what, but hang on. Hi guys, this is me popping in again. Just wanted to let you know that when I ran off the screen, it was me still desperately trying to salvage this look, but it just did not work. So I thought it made no sense to have you guys suffer through me trying my best to make this look work. I will figure it out, and when I do, I'll gladly share the finished results. Like I said before, it was definitely that the shirt was too big, and for this look to work, the shirt has to be able to sit well on your shoulder when it is flipped. So yeah, I have to find the right size shirt. I have it in my closet somewhere. It's just a matter of fixing it. But just wanted you to know why I did not come back on screen after I run off with that look. Okay, bye. Okay, so this next look was me dressing up my skirt to be a va-va-voom evening experience. So here it is. I have a bustier. By the way, I love bustiers. I've always collected them, and it is a part of something I did in my past life before moving here to the US. I work in the resort wear business, and we did sarongs with matching bustiers, and ever since then I've had bustiers of different kinds, and this is just one of them that I found online on eBay when I moved here, be desperately trying to find more bustiers of different kinds, because the ones I had when I was in Jamaica was from Indonesia. Anyway, here's my final look. I love this look because it is the perfect piece for me to kick the workwear skirt out the window. So it's sexy, it's giving me date night vibes, cocktail vibes, girls night out vibes, all these things. Or it's simply me just going to a special event of any kind. Personally, this doesn't have to be formal either. I think you could still dress this down but have a much more flirty look. It's just a matter about your personal perspective and style or vibe. But this is something that I am happy that I was able to come up with. I personally haven't even worn this bustier piece in a long time. So it's kind of cool seeing it dressed up like this with a piece that I thought I would never combine it with in a million years. Okay, I just thought I'd come back on camera and talk a bit more about that skirt. I'm just going back and I'm looking at the two items that I created. This discovery has now forced me rather to now take another look at the clothes in my closet to see how else can I make them work for me. And I challenge you to do the same. What do you have in your closet? What item or items do you have in your closet that has been sitting there that you loved because you bought it, right? You would have purchased something because there was something in it that worked for your aesthetic. That's why you got it. So I challenge you to find that item. It may not be a skirt, it could be a pant, it could be a shirt, whatever it is. I challenge you to take another look at this piece and see how else you could style it. I mean, me just going through this exercise, seeing me wearing the skirt with that denim top and then having that moment like, hey, why not throw another shirt over that vest to have that double denim layer look? And then I was like, oh, I have this baseball cap. Why not try that with that look? And just to see where it worked. And I kind of like that idea.